You are listening to the finest radio station, Moods Radio. It's all about moods.
Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome to Moods Radio. Got a fantastic featured artist coming up for you by the name of Lahrel. Welcome, Lahrel, to the studio. Say hi.
Hi. Thank you for having me. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. And thank you for taking the time to come in and talk to me.
No problem.
Could you tell the listeners who is Lahrel?
Yeah, Lahrel is an artist from West London. I have been singing for a number of years now. And, I'm also a songwriter, so I write for many other artists as well. And yeah, that's just a very brief description of who Lahrel is, a young artist from London, West London to be exact.
Oh, West London.
Yes.
I've been listening to tracks for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and you've got a blend of different genres in there, and that's what I really like.
Yes,
so
that's true.
Give you a couple of words that I feel describes your music. So I've got soulful, R&B, Afro B,
yes,
bit of pop fusion.
Yes.
Words to describe you as an artist. I've got unique. I think you've got a really lovely tone to your voice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I know you do your songwriting as well.
Yeah, I do.
And when I was finding out about you, you have a very unique way of how you write your songs by freestyling.
That's correct, yeah. Literally, I'm just more freestyle and put the words together or just see what the vibe is, and then I will come up with a song. And most of the time, most of the releases that you have heard is freestyles. So yeah.
Yeah, it's very unique nowadays, isn't it, that an artist works that way?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. But it's all about the energy, and I find it more enjoyable because it's, music is all about creating and vibe, but also most importantly, enjoying yourself. So I think that when you overthink the process so much, kind of takes away from the art, which is just, who cares who cares about perfection? It's just about feeling and the things that come out of you. So that's how I like to approach music.
How did your musical journey start?
Wow, I've been singing from the age of 5, so really started in church where my grandmother used to bring me to church. And I was just always mesmerized and obsessed with the choir and how everybody's voices blend together. So I actually started in the choir. And then with my dad, him having affiliations in the music industry, he was around a lot of artists, one being Jamiroquai, who, lived with us. So I was always around musical people, and my mum also coming from church background, but then just being a lover of music. So I was always around music and musicians, and that's how it started.
Who would you say your musical inspirations are, or influences?
I would say Beyonce played a huge part in how I approach music. She was definitely inspirational. I used to buy her albums, and I loved what she did vocally with her voice, because we had very similar voices. So I would try and see how she would approach a song with her voice, basically. And yeah, I love Beyonce, and then I love Sade, and then I love Rihanna. And then I love a lot of reggae artists because I'm Caribbean. So I have many different inspirations. I never really stuck to one.
Yeah, you can feel that when you listen to your songs, these different genres, and that's what I like about you. One song can be totally different from the one before.
Yes.
That's what I like.
It's completely different, right? It's like day and night with me.
But that's what makes you a standout artist. And I think probably nowadays you have to go into different genres to try and feel that until you find your place.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you have to. And it's just interesting. I think it's dynamical, it's interesting. I think it's fun. I think that your audience or your fans get to see many different sides of you. And I think in life, I think we all have ups and downs, highs and lows. So my music is almost just like, it takes you on that journey that which is similar to life, which is like a roller coaster, but a good roller coaster. You'll have a pop genre, you'll have a R&B, you'll have an Afrobeats, you'll have many different feelings, and that's a reflection of life, especially like with my life as well.
I always have this thing that I say to my kids: if you're not learning, you're not moving forward.
Facts.
And I think you need to do that with music as well.
Yeah, of course. Definitely have to do that with music. I have always been a person who studies. I never stop studying. I never feel like I know it all. I don't know it all. I'm still learning. I still want to learn as well. So yeah, like I want to be better each and every time. So I'm always studying.
We're going to touch on one of your songs. I absolutely love this. It's called Woman No Cry. So let's play it and we'll talk about it afterwards. Let's play it.
I keep a weapon, now I'm on the cry. I was down, now what's up with you? I feel like you're doing. Since you went away, I ain't messing with nobody, Since you went away, I ain't messing with nobody, Ooh, I don't do you like you do me. When you say it, you don't mean it, you just doing you. Now since you've been away, I've been out the way you do. I used to be the type to be riding away for somebody like you. Even though it's so tight, know we had to cut ties, but I didn't wanna make it official till we seen both sides. Ooh, and I waited for the day that you lie to my face. You say things like, ooh, I didn't mean to get a rise. I keep a weapon, now I'm on the cry. I was down, now what's up with you? I missed the honeymoon so much I could die. You was down, now what's up with you? Go and I'll tell you too. Since you've been away, this time I might love on somebody else, yeah. Since you went away, ooh, since you went away, ooh, I don't do you like you do me. When you say it, you don't mean it, you just doing you. Now since you've been away, even though it's so tight, know we had to cut ties, but I didn't wanna make it official till we seen both sides. Ooh, but I didn't wanna go. In my heart I had to know. I had a feeling like feeling like you're doing something you should be doing. You ain't acting like you usually do, and your cell phone facing down. What the hell you doing? Yeah. I keep a weapon, now I'm on the cry. I was down, now what's up with you? I missed the honeymoon so much I could die. You was down, now what's up with you? Ooh, I don't do you like you do me. When you say it, you don't mean it, you just doing you. Now since you've been away, I've been out the way you do. Ooh, I don't do you like you do me. When you say it, you don't mean it, you just doing you. Now since you've been away.
Oh, I love this song. Could you tell me a bit of the story behind No Woman?
Yeah, so Woman No Cry is, I wrote this in Miami because I spent a lot of time here in Miami. And I remember, wanting to be a lot more reflective and dig deeper in my writing, but just in, my style of music. And, I wanted to touch upon like mental health, depression, and domestic violence, which are things that I have endured. And I wanted to write from a perspective of what it feels like in your mind when you feel trapped. And the video reflects like the jail scene, the hospital scene, the circle, the AA meetings. They were all me writing from those places of what it feels like to be depressed, to have gone through what I had gone through. So it was a really deep song, but I wanted to make sure that when I came out with my new releases and my new songs, that I was doing something with purpose and that was helping other people, just, in case people out there were going through, which I know many women are, and men going through what I had gone through. I thought it was really vital and important to just show support and love and just like that I see you kind of vibe.
That's what makes the song so good, because it's real life.
Yeah,
it's real life. These things are out there all the time. So exactly. When an artist does a song like this, I feel she's lived it. You can kind of hear in your tone you've lived it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's what makes the song, because you can feel that.
Yeah, you feel it. It's real. Most of my songs, I don't know how to be fake. So I just sing from the heart. So most of my songs most of them are about my life. So yeah, and my purpose, I feel as an artist, is to help other people. So it feels good to know that somebody's listened to it, and one, they feel good, two, they like it, and they resonate with the song.
Yeah, a part of my show, I'll get onto this later on, but I give advice to up-and-coming artists. So artists will send their advice. So I kind of hope if just one listener who's thinking about going into the business, or a relative or a friend, I can give them advice. Because it's important, isn't it? It's, you come into this industry, a lot of artists not knowing.
Yeah, exactly.
So feel really passionate about it, because I don't live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
To get real life advice from people that have been there, done it, and are still doing it.
Yeah.
But we'll touch on that later. Right, my second track, I love this track as well. It's called Move From Me.
Yeah.
So let's do it. Let's chat afterwards.
Yeah.
Up, then I smoke it up. Get drunk and then I smoke it up. Head so high I don't even trust. But the bros around me, don't cross me, don't go around, pre on me. Cause I chillin' on my loving time. I don't even trust no time. Cause I know what I gotta do. Make money, get money, take money from mommy. No loving, don't come in. I don't need no broke boy, I just need my one bro. Tell me how you don't know, I don't even trust those. But they be laughing with me, telling me they want it for me. You don't really for me. I'm just trying to stack high, get high, make money, fly high, do things I wanna try. Get money, I'm just trying to stack high, make money, trying to fly, moving up, cannot die. Ooh, they don't wanna see me win. They wanna see me not go far. Yeah. They don't wanna see me win. They don't wanna see me not go far. Got a view from me. I can feel the energy, I can feel your haters on me. They don't understand that I am too focused. I got my money on my mind and I know where I'm going. Sexy lady with the intelligence. Moody money, I got move diligent. Moody money like I move evidence. And they pre me, so me move militant. They don't really want from me. They can't even draw from me. And I got a moody money. And I gotta move from me. And I stay away from me.
Oh, fantastic track.
Thank you.
I wrote a couple of words down when I was listening to it.
Yes.
This is what I put, my view.
Okay.
Let the haters hate, I'm doing me.
Okay. Yes.
So you tell me about the track.
So the track actually is, I wanted to write from a completely different perspective, and I wanted to write from a male's perspective. Now, obviously I'm not a man, but I have a lot of male friends and I'm around the majority of men in the studio. So I'm always listening to like their journey, their come up, their struggle, their highs, their lows when trying to just make it, and the things that they face. And I wanted to write from that perspective and just kind of get into this like masculine alter ego, this vibe, and just, I thought it would be fun not to just be all sweet and feminine. I just wanted to be like, we call it the man dem. So one of the guys, basically. So yeah.
Did you freestyle that one as well?
That was a freestyle. Yeah, that was a freestyle.
Wow. You have got some talent, lady.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, it's interesting that you've done it from a male side of it. I mean, you don't really hear of that many artists doing it that way.
Yeah. I have a very tomboy side to me as well. So I'm around a lot of men. I have a very tomboy side. And I'm always intrigued to see how males think. So I've had so many encounters and experiences. I always like to see how the other half think, how they operate, how they move. So I thought it would be cute and fun that you just see me, just this little not even 5 foot because I'm very short girl, just just walking around, just being one of the man them for a day. I thought it would be funny.
Oh, right. My next track is called Witness, and you collabed on this one with OMI.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you what I think of what the track meant to me when I was listening to it. So let's get straight into it with Witness.
Let me be a witness. Show me how your world works. Testify my love. My heart grows stronger for you. No one stands in our way. With you I'll chase paper planes. If I never get to be a witness, I'll never forget this, and you won't regret this at all. Let me witness love and affection, such beauty, perfection.
I'll take the stand and I'll swear on the Bible. I'll tell my story and you'll be the title. I will wage war on the ones who defame you, and I pray God protects you. If ever I fail to, I hope I wake up every day. Nothing will stand in my way. So baby, let me be a witness. I never forgot this, and you won't regret this. Whoa, let me witness love and affection, such beauty, perfection. May these eyes never this, ooh, let me weakness. Love and affection, such beauty, perfection. So baby, let me be your weakness. Never forget this, and you won't regret this. Ooh, let me weakness. Love and affection, such beauty, perfection.
I absolutely love this track. Right, so I'm going to tell you what I felt. So, Witness, an haunting vibe that draws you in with enchanting, soulful tones of capturing two souls entwined in love.
Wow.
That's what it meant to me.
Well, it definitely is. It's first and foremost, we wanted to make a wedding song. Like, I just, you have birthday songs, you have Christmas songs, and you have all these songs, and I was like, I would love to make a song that's like that people can walk down the aisle to and for their weddings. And it's just literally like having a witness in your life, having that person, having that one that you love, having a close bond and someone that you could share life with. And that is what Witness is about. And it's just such a beautiful song. So that was written by me and OMI.
How did it come about, you doing a collab with OMI?
Well, I was actually an opening act for him a few years before. So I traveled the world with him when he was at the height of his hit song Cheerleader. So I was signed to the same label, and I was the opening act. So we did all of Asia, Europe, North America. We traveled the world basically. And so we've always been really we're like brothers and sisters, and we just always write together. So it was like a no-brainer to do this record.
Yeah, it sounds like you could actually be in a relationship.
Yeah, everybody says that.
Yeah,
everyone says that.
That's a sign of a good song.
Yeah, it is. That's my brother though, but yeah.
Well, but the connection's there, and I think always a good wedding song or a song of that type needs to connect. And that's what you have done with this song, which is amazing. Right, my next track is Sit Down. Love this track.
Thank you.
The video to this is amazing.
Thank you.
Let's get into it.
I tell them boys, sit down. Sit down. Just sit down. Just sit down. You tell me that you want me, boy, I tell you just to sit down. Just sit down.
I'm a baby, never tire. Drop it low and go higher. Show me that your knees are not tired. Girl, you're playing with fire. Dagada, dagada. You got a biggie bouncer Afro B, got dagadat. Dagada, dagada. You got a skinny bouncer Afro B, got dagadat. Sit down on it, cat. Run up on it, cat. Sit down on it, cat. Run up on it, cat.
If somebody come and tell you, say they want it, tell them like, oh, I'm connected. If somebody come and tell you, say they want it, tell them like, oh, I'm connected. I tell them, boys, sit down. Sit down. Just sit down. Sit down. Just sit down. You tell me that you want me, boy, I tell you just to sit down. Just sit down.
Man. Sit down, chop, man. Sit down, chop, and again. Your body 10 out of 10. She ready for the big bang. Dagga that. She tell me say she want it, so I got the dagga that. She tell me say she lucky, so I got the dagga that. She tell me say she lucky, so I got the dagga that. Sit down on it, cat. Run up on it, cat. Sit down on it, cat. Run up on it, cat.
If somebody come and tell you, say they want it, tell them like, oh, I'm connected. If somebody come and tell you, say they want it, tell them like, oh, First of all, let me tell you, say me no play number two. And even if you're giving up all of your bamboo, and even if somebody wanna tell me how it move, but nobody would ever tell me something about you. Maybe not. First of all, I never tell you, say you can't. I'm body ready like a supercharged car. And then again, I better make you go far, far. Listen, first of all, I wanna tell him. But nobody could have tell me, say me never have him. Ever told me, say he ready and he willing. First of all, I never tell him that it's giving. When somebody come and tell you, say they want it, tell him like, oh, I'm connected. If somebody come and tell you, say they want it, tell him like, oh, I'm connected. I tell them, boy, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. You tell me that you want me, boy, I tell you just sit down. Sit down.
So tell me about the track, Sit Down.
Sit Down. Once again, this was a collaboration with Afro B, and he's an amazing Afrobeats artist within himself. I actually write for him, so that's how I know him. So we was actually writing for his album, and we got into the studio and we came across this record, and we just both looked at each other, and that was just a moment of just fun and vibes. But most importantly, sorry, we was both in a place where we were just like, we want to be unapologetic. We're like, yo, like, we want to say how we feel. Yeah, I don't care how bold, how it sounds. This is how I feel. And I was like, if you want me, you want to be with me, there's levels to this. Like, I'm just not no average girl. I'm great. I am great at being me. And if you want to be with me, it's just not going to be so easy. And he felt exactly the same, and we both, speaking the same thing, and that's how it came about. It was just a fun record.
Yeah, it's definitely a dance tune. Obviously, this is the fourth song and every one of them is different.
Yeah,
and that's what I like.
I can't wait for you to hear the EP that's coming out next year.
I was going to ask you. Rubbing my hands, thinking, please have some new music coming out.
Yes, so very soon.
When will your new album EP be coming out?
Next year, I would say the second quarter, but my two singles are going to be coming the first quarter and second quarter. And then I would say the EP will come out just summer. Really, so I was just listening to the EP just before the interview, and I'm so excited. There's a song for everybody on there.
Will you come back on when your album's out? Will you do
Of course. Yes,
oh,
of course I will.
Excellent.
Of course
excellent.
I will. Yes.
Are you thinking about touring?
Yes, I am thinking about touring. My manager's called me. We have some shows lined up, I think, in America. So yeah, definitely going back on the road. And I'll have a show in London as well, just for the EP release. So you must come down.
Oh, yes. As long as it's not on a school night.
No, I don't think so. I hope not.
Because sometimes, obviously, I live in Manchester, and if there's a show in London, it's getting there, getting back, and then for work. So I'm hoping, praying that it's going to be not on a school night.
Yes.
Right, your socials. Give out all your socials for the listeners, because I know they're not only going to like you, they love you, and I want them to follow you.
Thank you. Yeah, you can follow me, Lahrel Music, on all platforms. It's just Lahrel Music. That's Lahrel Music. Give me a follow, give me a message. You can find me on all streaming platforms. Lahrel, which is Lahrel. Stream, download, view, message me. I'm really active on my social media as well, so it'd be nice to hear from you.
I think that's brilliant. I mean, what I tend to do when I go on my socials and I see an artist and I go, oh, I like that, I will repost their stuff. I will like their stuff and follow. It's so important in this day and age to support artists.
Definitely. Yes, definitely. We need all the help that we can get. Trust me, we need the help.
Like, I always think with artists, so the average person in the UK changes job between every 4 to 5 years. Artists like you probably been in it a lot longer, and you're in it still.
Working
still.
Yeah.
So I always think, takes 2 seconds. Like, follow, share.
That's it, just 2 seconds. And you don't understand how appreciative, well, I know that I am for that, because nobody is obliged, so I'm grateful.
But after listening to your music, my listeners have really good taste. They'll like you, they'll love you, they'll follow you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
A part of my show, I do, I ask artists to give me their advice for up-and-coming artists.
Okay.
Knowledge, advice is a powerful tool.
Yeah.
I've got actually an artist who sent her advice in for me. I've got it on Insta. She's a legend of reggae. I won't tell you who she is until I've read it.
Okay.
To young female reggae artists up and coming, I would tell them not to be afraid to express themselves in the music.
Yeah.
Be true to yourself and be vulnerable in your music.
Yes.
The regular space is heavily dominated by men, and this is sorely in need of some balance. I would also encourage them to really hone their craft, whether it be singing or playing an instrument. Talent speaks for itself. And last, and most definitely least, I would encourage all female reggae artists to get their business in order, especially when it comes to good management, manager and management teams. Too often women in the business are taken advantage of because we're sometimes seen as soft or pushovers. What do you think that for advice?
I think that's great advice, but I would say this, that you have to, all of us have to pick and choose from what we resonate with the most, because what might be somebody else's story could be completely different from somebody else. So I would always say, you know, whatever you hear that resonates with your heart and your spirit, go with that. And it's nice to have people in the business to spread their knowledge and spread their truth, so that we could all learn from, you know, other people. But yeah, I think it's good advice. Yes.
The artist that sent me that advice was Marcia Griffiths, the legend.
Amazing! Wow, she is a legend.
Yeah. So, do you know, that's brilliant. So she sent me that on Instagram. Wow. So I wanted to share that with you.
Thank you. That's so kind. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. So I want to try and get to know Lahrel. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So 3 words that would describe you.
Eclectic, layered, and talented.
Perfect. What do you do to relax and chill?
I love the spa. I love anything to do with self-care.
Yes.
And eating, because I just eat. I eat for fun.
With you. I think we can be best friends.
I will sit in my house and eat by myself, and I lock off the world, do not want to speak to the world, and I'll be the happiest person, and I'll be sitting there with all these food around me, and I'm like, I'm so
living the dream.
Yes. Yeah, but self-care. Do you know what? I want to get into baking, but I haven't started baking yet, but I really cook. Like, I'm a really, really good cook, like to the point where I'm contemplating to open up a restaurant. Like, I'm that much of a good cook. Yeah, I love to cook. Cooking is my next therapy.
Oh, what soundtrack do you have while you're cooking? I have my music loud. I am cooking away. I'm doing my stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I play everything. Sometimes it's dancehall. Sometimes I'll be in the kitchen and I'll be getting down onto the floor that I forget that I'm cooking. Then it could be Afrobeats. Then it could be like pop. Like, it really depends. Like, I just love every type of genre. Like, you'll hear me listening to country music, everything. Yeah.
I think that's what I love about baking. I am busting moves while I am baking. I can't
While
even
you
dance.
whipping it down, you whipping, and you bust the move. Yes.
I can't even dance, but and I'm singing, I'm hitting them high notes like fear for me light bulbs because I can't sing. But that's what it's about. I mean, I have this thing before I go to work. Every day I do this. While I'm washing the pots, I'll put my track list on. Yeah. And I will sing and dance for 5 minutes while I'm washing the pots before I go work.
Yeah, because it makes you happy. It's like a release.
It sets me up for the day.
Yeah.
What else do you do to relax? Anything else? What about movie? What's your favourite movie?
What's my favourite? I love Taken, actually. I don't know why I love that movie. Taken 1, Taken 2, Taken 3.
Yes.
And The Equalizer. And I have a bunch of good movies that I like.
Do you like a rom-com?
Yeah, I do. But I'm the type of person that cries for everything. I sit there and I'm so embarrassed and I just sit there and just start crying and I can't. It's ridiculous. It needs to stop. It really does.
Do you like to read?
I used to. I don't know what happened.
Life gets in the way, doesn't it?
Yeah, I used to like to read, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't read as much anymore. It's so bad. Hey.
The only time I read is when I'm on holiday.
Yeah.
I kind of think, right, I'm on holiday. All I have to worry about is when I get my next drink.
Yep.
Moving the sunbed round.
Yes.
Right.
I need to get back to reading. That is something I need to do. Yes.
What job would you be doing now if you wasn't a singer?
I would definitely still be in the music industry because I love music and I love the music. I think I would be like a female executive, which is something that I would love to go on and do. Have my own label, be an exec, sign artists and stuff like that. So I would definitely do that.
Who was your favourite teacher at school or college?
I had a music teacher in college called Ray. Yeah, he had my back. He was in a rock and roll band. He introduced me to like the rock and roll scene and just bands and gigging and stuff like that. And he was very instrumental. So Ray, he was amazing, actually. Yeah.
Some teachers give you a really good foundation.
Yeah.
Of where you want to go. And I think when somebody believes in you.
Yeah. Yeah, he really believed in me and he really believed in this whole process. So yeah, it was amazing.
Right. A little Christmas one.
Right.
Sprouts or not sprouts?
Not sprouts. Ugh. No, not sprouts. Never been a sprouts then.
What about mince pies or not mince pies?
Not mince pies. Not mince pies, please. Nope.
Right.
Thank you.
So, are you vegetarian or?
No, I eat meat. I just don't eat pork.
Right. So, breakfast sandwich. Do you have on it?
Yeah.
Do you have brown sauce, tomato sauce, or ketchup, or others?
Ketchup and hot pepper sauce.
See, I have brown sauce as well as a bit of ketchup on one side and one on the other.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I can taste it.
Yeah, and I'm like,
nice.
What's your favourite food? You're like, oh.
I mean, I'm Caribbean, so we're always going to say I feel like we have one of the best cuisines in the world, and there's not even a specific dish. Like we just have amazing food from like Jamaica, rice and peas and fried chicken and coleslaw and like the whole shebang. But I do like Asian food. I do like, yeah, I do like Asian food. Yes.
Asian that you're cooking or takeaway or restaurant?
Takeaway. I like Thai. I like Chinese. I like those foods as well. I think they're really nice. Yeah.
Who would you absolutely? I think you're going to answer this. I know what it'd be. Who would you love to collab with?
At the moment, I mean, the obvious is like the Beyoncés and the Rihannas, but like I really like two artists that I would like to collab with, and that's Rosalia and Little Sims.
Oh, yeah. I could really feel Little Sims.
Yeah, Little Sims, yeah. I think she's amazing, yeah. Yeah, I think she's amazing. Absolutely. I think that would be really cool.
Who would you love to follow you? What artist? You open your phone and you go...
I mean, Beyonce. I would love if Beyonce followed me.
We need to work on that. We need to get the vibes out there.
Please.
Be mindful. Put it out there.
Yes. Positive vibes. Yes.
So, your next album, EP.
Yeah.
Right. So, is an EP lesser songs? And then
songs.
I was brought up where an album was an album.
Yes. Yeah. It's lesser songs. The EP is just lesser songs. Yes.
Lesser songs. Are you writing with anybody else?
Yeah, I've decided to collab with a bunch of writers from London. They're all amazing as well. I mean, a lot of the tracks are started by myself, and then I get people in to write. So yeah.
Earlier we touched on mental health.
Yes.
And I'm not sure in your industry you maybe don't get the support that's needed.
Mm-hmm.
One of an artist who sent me their advice was Jazzy Lee's. I'm not sure if you know her.
I know Jazzy Lee's, yeah.
Yeah. So she sent me her advice, and there was like a bit of a quote in there.
Uh-huh.
And I still think about this quote, and it says, you can't drink from an empty cup.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a fantastic way of describing you need to look after yourself. You need self-care.
You really do. You really do. It's important. I mean, with anything that requires so much of yourself, you have to pour into yourself.
Yes.
So, you know, and that's not just the music industry, that's just life as a whole. The more you give is the more that you have to make sure you check in with yourself. So, and have the right people around you. That's helpful as well. So, yeah.
Oh, I think we're coming to an end. It's been absolutely fantastic having you on my show.
Thank you for having me. Sorry, I've been like sniffling throughout the whole show. I had the worst flu, but thank you.
Yeah, I've had it for about 4 weeks now, and I'm just kind of getting my voice back.
The nightmare.
It's like germ heaven everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
But I want to say a big massive thank you for this chat, because I'm hoping it was more of a chat than an interview.
Yeah, it was lovely. It was a nice chat, so thank you.
Yeah. And I want to say a big thank you to Gigi of GG Vibes for linking me up with you.
Yes.
And I am also following you on all your social platforms.
Oh, amazing. What's your name on social?
It'll be Cookie.
Okay.
I'll watch car. I'll message you later on.
Yeah, message me.
And can't wait for your future. The future's going to be bright.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. And thank you for having me as well. And good luck with your show, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I was just about to say, what's your plans for Christmas and New Year?
Oh, just spending time with the family, chilling, eating, doing all of that, which is so exciting. And then New Year's, I don't know, I might fly out somewhere. I might go to Jamaica. I'm not sure.
Oh, it sounds nice. It sounds nice. Again, a million thank yous for taking the time, because I feel time is you don't give lightly to everyone.
I know.
You know, in life, don't you? You want to give your time.
Yeah.
So, a million thank yous for your time.
Thank
you. I hope to have you back on when you have your new album, EP out.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping I can listen to it for a good couple of weeks before I have you on.
Yeah, definitely. Of course. We're going to do a lot of sending out to DJs and media and stuff like that. So yeah, most definitely.
Oh, a million thank yous anyway. And have a fantastic Christmas, a fantastic New Year.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to listen to the new album. And it was funny, actually. I keep saying I'm going, but I was talking to a friend and I was playing her music to her, and she says, is she already in the charts? Don't you feel? She's got that kind of voice that she's been around a long time.
Thank you. Oh, that makes me feel good.
Yeah, when she said that, I was like, I've only come across this artist the last 3 weeks. She went, she got a song in the chart. I said, she's going to be big, this girl. She's going to be big.
Thank you so much. Right, I appreciate that.
Finally, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you again. And we'll catch up soon.
Most definitely.
We are online 24 hours a day, playing music for every mood. It's all about moods as we move.